Black Ghost by Nancy Cutie. Everything boomerang like kindness, and of course my turn came back again like a boomerang. I was starting to sweat, but not like I thought. The room was like a refrigerator. Beep! Next round, the coach said. The sweating all of my body started to come again. This bad mood swirled around, trying to trap me under it. I wouldn't be trapped by it. Noah Isker, I said, come on. Mr. Albania reminded me. I breathed in and out over and over. I had to do this. If not, this thing would attack me again. With my foot on the bishop, the board started to move in the direction that Mr. Albania directed. Pawn 2 steps front, knight to the right. The game kept going. The pieces moved up, down, and sideways. I met the king. The air that he breathed, I was feeling that also. Once again, the black ghost started to swap me. I resisted it, saying, and my attention leads to my danger. The red liquid was spreading next to me. Splash! The rook had spilled the red liquid in it. The next turn, I should go back up. However, this time the black ghost got me into its own place, and the things were dark. The only sound was a splash of red-colored liquid. My piece had died, and I was on it. My mother told me that the black mood came only for the people who were lads and were to be the unluckiest person in the world. I can't stand on that reason only once in my life because that thing is capturing me in its own bottle. Why does this bad mood keep on following me and trying to trap me? That was the question that always banged into my head and went out. Even though I tried to stop myself from falling into the holes that this something made, I kept falling into it. Every night and every day, the thing was following me wherever I went to. Hey Noah, if you have any problem with understanding, raise your hand, okay? Noah? Mr. Ibanga said. I was even thinking about that thing when I should learn about chess. If the king goes. Mr. Albania's voice fainted until I couldn't hear his voice. My eyelids started to close little by little. I spent the whole night thinking about what I've been sleeping in. I tried to open my eyes, but I couldn't. It was really quiet. That noise had become louder and louder. The sound was tearing off my ears and trying to rip my brain. I woke up. The building was dark. It had no light. No sound, smell, or anything. Suddenly, the door opened slightly. The burst of light was walking outside of the room. The leap of fear came rushing to me. Who is there? The old husky voice came echoing to me. It is Noah Isker, I said. Ah, come out now. It was dark outside. Come on, he said. He was the old janitor who came to check out the school if there were any people left. Anyway, Noah, why are you here? He asked. I fell asleep during class. It is all because of the... I stopped there. I didn't even know what it was. What is it? About what? He asked. Okay, if you don't want to tell me, it is fine. However, remember, anything that makes you feel bad or uncomfortable, think of a happy thought and do not fall asleep in class, okay? I nodded. Happiness, the emotion that we feel most, the feeling that removes the bad feelings. Will it remove the black mood? Is it the feeling that I've had that makes the thing come? I was right. It came again. I didn't even get into the trap. I just wanted to find more about it this time. It went around me. Why are you disturbing me? I asked. Nobody answered. Then I asked again with a louder voice. Why are you disturbing me? The gruff voice responded. I've never had happiness before. All the people were full of sadness and angriness. That's why. I'm called Black Ghost, he said. And I met you, found you full of happiness. I wanted to mix up with you, the Black Ghost said. So, is that all? Only because you wanted to mess around me? I wasn't thinking of all the cooperation. I was full of madness. I was jealous. It told me the truth, finally. Oh, that was why you were always trying to boss yourself? Boss myself? Boss me? I said. All because of his jealousy through happiness. I just wanted to cheer him up. Maybe a joke. There are 6 elephants and only 5 seats are in the car. Where would the left elephant sit on? I asked. I remembered that a few minutes ago the Black Ghost was my enemy. I waited, but no answers came. In a cup holder! I knew it was a stupid joke, but he left. Somehow. It's funny, he said. As I told more and more jokes, something strange happened. I stepped back. Black Ghost, are you feeling alright? I asked. The color started to fade away. Little by little, the color was changing to black, to white, and almost transparent. Bye, he said. I replied. I know that it would have no troubles in its life, not even with an ant.